Good morning everyone. So today we are here to discuss some chapters of GK. Okay, so we'll start with the very first chapter, that is chapter number 8, migration. So migration, what is migration? Migration is movement of animals or birds from one place to another in search of food, shelter, and in order to protect themselves from the harsh, unfavorable climatic condition. Okay, so that movement of birds and animals is termed as migration. Clear? And then this chapter number 8 will discuss which animals or birds, okay, they migrate. Clear? So most animals have to cope with seasonal changes in the environment. Migration is an adaptation to such changes that compels animals to move to a suitable place for breeding, that is for reproduction, feeding and growing. The journeys are long simply because these chosen places may be thousands of kilometers away और बहुत दूर वो जाते हैं, okay, in search of favorable climatic condition. Okay, so match the animals with the place where they usually migrate. So I'll be reading the there are two columns, column A and column B. So column B will be your question and column A will be your answer. Clear? So these large water animals have to migrate from the cooler polar regions, which are the best for feeding, to the warmer equatorial regions, which are good for breeding and rearing their young. So the answer will be whales. They live near the North Pole and trek hundreds of kilometers south when food is short in winter. जब खाने की कमी हो जाती है तो they move where they move away from North Pole. Okay, so the answer will be, what will the answer, children? Caribou and reindeer. These beautiful insects fly from Canada to Mexico. Where they settle on trees to hibernate for the winter. Now what is hibernate or what is hibernation? क्या होता है? Hibernation is long winter sleep. When birds or animals they go for long winter sleep in order to protect themselves from the harsh bitter cold, then that long sleep is termed as hibernation. Okay, so which beautiful insects hibernate? Okay, so the answer will be monarch butterflies. Okay. Now, swarms of these insects breed in some areas, especially in the Middle East. They spread into neighboring lands and cause immense damage to crops by devouring them. So, what will be the answer? The answer will be locust. They simply destroy the crops. Okay. Now, the next question, these birds of Siberia come to India but not in significant numbers. The answer will be Siberian cranes. Now, question number 5. Okay, and at the same time you can just see the pictures of some of the animals and birds: caribou, whale, monarch butterfly, locust, Arctic tern, wall creeper. These are some birds, animals or mammals, you may say. They migrate from one place to the other in search of favorable climatic condition. Okay, now this bird is the champion of all migratory birds. So what will be the answer, children? The answer will be Arctic tern. These animals living in the sea travel up to 3000 kilometers to their breeding grounds. So what is the answer? The answer will be green turtles. This bird moves shorter distances but in response to harsh weather conditions. This is a mountain and moorland breeder. So what will be the answer of this question? The answer will be wall creeper. So similarly, you will be writing all the answers and learn it. Clear? Now let's move to next chapter, that is chapter number 11. Chapter number 11 is all about amphibians. So what are amphibians? Amphibians are those animals or mammals, you may say, who can live both on land as well as in water. Okay, so there are some names of amphibians in the clue box, and we will read the questions one by one, and we will write the suitable answer in the blank provided. Clear? Now let's read question number 1. This frog lives in moist forest. Moist क्या होती है? जहाँ moist किसको बोलते हैं? नमी. Okay, so moist forest and wetlands with trees breeding in shallow ponds or slow streams that are well shaded. This is a medium sized brown or reddish frog. So what is the name of this frog? Red-legged frog. Measuring about 9 inches in length and 6 inches in width. This species of toad spends most of its life on land rather than in water. So the answer will be marine toad. Okay. Feeding on insects, worms and grubs, this amphibian is a kind of salamander with vertical grooves on its sides. So what is the answer? Tiger salamander. Okay. So you can see the picture of tiger salamander, it's given at the left side. Okay. Now, having a length of 200 mm including tail, this is a type of salamander which is found all over Europe. It inhabits cool and damp places. The female give birth to their tadpoles in water. So what will be the answer, children? The answer will be fire salamander. Okay. This amphibian climbs trees and in search of insects. It has green skin and gives out a loud penetrating call. इसकी आवाज़ें बहुत ही sharp and loud होती है. So what is the answer? The answer will be green tree frog. Okay, so you can see the picture of green tree frog over here. Now come to the next question. Let's come to question number 9. It is found in most of Europe except Ireland. It emits a strong smell when disturbed. So what will be the answer? The answer will be crested newt. Okay, crested newt is the answer. You can see the very first picture of crested newt over here. Now it is a small, last question, it is a small North American creature characterized by seemingly hand drawn squares on its surface. A very distinguishing mark is the orange or yellow coloring found within the hind legs. So what would be the answer of the last question? Pickerel frog. Okay, so you can just see the picture of pickerel frog over here. Clear? Now come to the next chapter, that is chapter number 12, little insects. Now, so there are as you can see, insects are tiny creatures. Okay, some are very beautiful, some are too ugly. Clear? And some are dangerous, some are not at all dangerous. So let's see. Beetle, mayfly, dragonfly, ant, butterfly, mosquito, honeybee, housefly, grasshopper, cockroach, wasp, firefly, moth, cricket, termite, walking stick. So these are names of some of the creatures, okay, given in the clue box. So I'll be reading the questions. I'll be randomly taking questions and I'll then saying its answer. Okay. So let's come to question number 1. The dash is an insect with wings covered by a protective sheath. So what is the name of this particular insect? Beetle. You can see the picture of beetle. Now come to question number, then you have yes, come to question number 7. The dash is an insect that has long hind legs for jumping and it makes short loud noises. So what is the answer? The answer will be grasshopper. Okay children, answer will be grasshopper. You can see the picture of grasshopper over here. Come to question number 9. Dash is the name given to the many different kinds of stinging insects जो sting होती है उनमें. Okay, so what is the name of this particular insect? The name of this particular insect is wasp. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 12. The dash is an insect that gives out light usually from the hind end for a short time only. So the answer will be firefly. Firefly को हम लोग हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? हम लोग हिंदी में उसको जुगनू भी बोलते हैं. रात में you might have seen मतलब बहुत ही कम अब नज़र आते हैं. पहले तो नज़र आते थे, अब बहुत कम नज़र आते हैं. Okay. So आपने देखा होगा ना कि यू नो ट्विंकलिंग टाइप कोई इंसेक्ट जो है वो फ्लाई कर रही होती है रात में. ओके, ट्विंकल कर रही होती है, चमक रही होती है. तो दैट इन द नेम ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर इंसेक्ट इज फायरफ्लाई. जुगनू बोलते हैं. क्लियर? नाउ कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 16. ओके, द डैश इज ऑल्सो नोन एज डार्निंग नीडल. इट ईट्स स्मॉलर इंसेक्ट्स. सो डार्निंग नीडल हम किसको बोलते हैं? डार्निंग नीडल हम ड्रैगन फ्लाई को बोलते हैं जो कि स्मॉल इंसेक्ट को खा जाती है. ओके, अगर एक इंसेक्ट दूसरे इंसेक्ट को खा रहा है तो वो क्या हो गया, अगेन दैट इज कार्निवोर। ओके, सो ये हमारा कार्निवोर में भी आ गया, या फिर इंसेक्टिवोरस, सॉरी कार्निवोर इंसेक्ट हो गया। ओके, fleas, you can see here, fleas and wingless blood sucking insect that live as parasite on birds and mammals. Okay, they are generally brownish and flattened from side to side for easy movement through fur and feathers. The human flea is a blood sucker only in the adult stage. So this was chapter number 12. Now let's move to the next chapter, that is chapter number 13, amazing animals. So as we know that our world is full of amazing animals and other living creatures. Okay, so you can see just a giant ant eater, ocean sunfish, yellow mouth brooder, queen termite, boomslang, sea otter, tuatara, climbing perch, basilic, capybara, dotterel and caracal. So these are the names of some of the animals. Okay, so let's see. Come to question number 1. The dash is a South American mammal. What are mammals? Mammals are warm-blooded animals. Okay, who give birth to their babies. Clear? And what are the other features of characteristics of mammal children? They are warm-blooded. They give birth to babies. They feed their young ones. Okay, they have fur on their body. So these are some of the characteristics of a mammal. So a mammal having a long tongue which it uses to search for ants and other small insects. So what is the answer of this question? The answer is giant ant eater. Now come to question number 4. The dash is a reptile found only in New Zealand. It looks like a lizard. It is closely related to the extinct dinosaur. It shares a home with petrel, a kind of bird which nest in crevices of, crevices क्या होते हैं? crevices दरार होती है ना, जब पत्थर टूट रहे होते हैं तो आप टूटने से पहले आपने देखा होगा कि उनमें दरार बन जाती है। ओके, तो उन दरार को क्या बोलते हैं? पत्थरों में जब दरार पड़ जाती है तो उन दरार को क्या बोलते हैं? crevices of rocks and stone walls. So what is the answer? The answer will be tuatara. Okay, now come to question number 8. The dash is a natural millionaire as it lays more eggs than any other fish. One of its kind was found carrying about 300 million eggs. What will be the answer of question number 8? The answer is ocean sunfish. The dash is a small wading bird. wading bird जैसे हमारा डक हो गया, आपने देखा है डक की जो फीट होती हैं, they are used for walking on when they are on land, and वही सेम फीट जो हैं they use their same feet for swimming when they are in water. Okay, it belongs to the plover family. It has grey brown plumage. पूरी बॉडी उनकी ग्रे ब्राउन होती है, अपर बॉडी, with white cheeks and throat and a white eye strip. So what is the answer of question number 9? The answer will be dotterel, D-O-T-T-E-R-E-L, dotterel. Okay, come to the last question. The dash is one of the few rare fanged snakes which are dangerous to human beings. Its bite is usually fatal. Fatal means dangerous if not treated very quickly. अगर ये स्नेक अगर किसी को बाइट कर दे और उसको अच्छे से जल्दी ट्रीट नहीं किया जाए तो it could be dangerous, it could be fatal. Fatal means जानलेवा. Okay, so what is the answer of this question? Boomslang. So the name of this snake is boomslang. Clear? So you will fill the all the answers in all the blanks of each question. Okay, and learn it. Clear? Now come to question chapter number 15. Next chapter, languages of animals. Languages of animals में आपने देखा होगा different types of birds है, animals है, तो उनकी different sounds they produce different types of sounds. Okay, अब हम हैं तो we humans have different sound, हमारा होता है, बोलने का तरीका अलग होता है, तो उसी तरीके से हर एक बर्ड और हर एक एनिमल की हर अपनी एक अलग साउंड होती है। ओके, अपनी एक सिग्नल होते हैं, कॉल्स होते हैं, जेस्चर्स होते हैं, पोस्चर्स होते हैं, बैठने का, चलने का, आवाज़ निकालने का। ओके, सो birds and animals also follow the same pattern. Clear? So you can see in the clue box clues are given. Now come to question number 1. Which bird hisses and grunts? अब कौन सा जो है वो हिस करता है और ग्रंट करता है? बर्ड है, नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एन एनिमल। ओके, तो अगर बर्ड होता है, बर्ड यहाँ पे आएगा तो कौन सी बर्ड होगी? स्वान। ओके, जब उसे कोई खतरा महसूस होता है तो वो क्या करता है? वो हिस करता है, ग्रंट करता है ज़ोर से अपने आप को बचाने के लिए, अपने एनिमी से, अपने प्रेडेटर से। ओके, प्रेडेटर मतलब क्या होता है? जो सपोज फॉरेस्ट में लायन है और डियर है, तो लायन क्या हो गया? डियर का प्रेडेटर। जो आप पे हमला करेगा वो हो गया आपका प्रेडेटर। ओके, अंडरस्टूड? नाउ कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Which creatures can hear ultrasonic sound or sounds of very high frequency that even man cannot hear? The answer will be answer will be mouse and moth. बहुत दूर तक की आवाज़ें भी वो सुन सकते हैं। बोथ ऑफ दीज बर्ड्स आर एक्सेलेंट मिमिक्स। मिमिक क्या होता है? जो दूसरों की नकल उतारते हैं उनको मिमिक बोलते हैं, ठीक है? मिमिक्स एंड कैन इमिटेट मतलब अगेन नकल उतारना, ह्यूमन लैंग्वेज बिकॉज ऑफ द फ्लैशी टंग एंड हाईली डेवलप्ड मेमोरी। सो व्हाट इज द आंसर? द आंसर इज पैरट्स एंड कोकाटूज। आपने देखा होगा, अगर आपके यहाँ पैरट है तो आप उसको जैसा सिखलाओगे वो वैसा बोलता है। ओके, so this shows that they are an excellent mimic. Which African mammal gives 4 clearly different alarm signals against leopards, large snakes, birds and human beings? So what will be the answer? Velvet monkey. Now come to question number 8. Which animals call sounds like the laughter of a child but is actually a signal of hunger? So what will be the answer? The answer is hyena. Come to question number 11. Which young ones have different calls of alarm for a fox and a hawk? The answer will be chickens. Clear? So similarly write all the answers in the blank provided and learn it by heart. Clear? Now come to the next chapter. Next chapter is chapter number 17. Chapter number 17 is all about plant quiz, different types of plants, then what are the structures in plants. Okay, now in the clue box there are some terms like xylem, phloem, chloroplast, flowers, fertilization, Thomas Jefferson stamen, spores, stomata, sugar, nitrogen, purslane, kapoke, carbon dioxide in water, Easter lily, starches. Okay, so let's read the questions. Come to question number 4. The first plants to appear on land were simple plants such as lifewort, ferns and horsetail. They reproduce by means of tiny cells. What are the tiny cells known as? तो जो इन tiny cells को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Tiny cells को हम spores बोलते हैं, holes. Okay. Now come to question number 7. Rat poison is extracted from a plant. Name the plant. तो रैट पॉइजन जो है वो किस प्लांट से निकाला जाता है? आंसर इज ईस्टर लिली. कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. व्हाट इज द नेम यूज्ड व्हेन द पॉलन एंड द ओव्यूल जॉइन टुगेदर टू मेक अ सीड? पॉलन कहाँ पाया जाता है? पॉलन जो है वो क्या होता है? प्रोड्यूसेस पॉलन ग्रेन्स. ओके, और ओव्यूल कहाँ पाया जाता है? ओवरी में. क्लियर? तो व्हाट इज द, जब पॉलन जो है, पॉलन ग्रेन्स जो है वो जब ओव्यूल से फ्यूज होते हैं तो उस टाइम उस पर्टिकुलर टर्म को हम क्या बोलते हैं? दैट पर्टिकुलर टर्म इज टर्म्ड एज फर्टिलाइजेशन. ओके, प्लांट्स फ्लावर्स में ये चीज़ होता है. ओके, पॉलन ग्रेन्स पॉलन ट्यूब पे होते हैं. पॉलन ग्रेन्स जो हैं वो पॉलन ट्यूब से सॉरी नॉट पॉलन ट्यूब पे नहीं होते, सॉरी पॉलन ट्यूब से वो गुजरते हैं ओवरी में आकर, जहाँ पे सीड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर ओके पाए जाते हैं, उनको ओव्यूल्स बोलते हैं। और ये पॉलन ग्रेन्स जो हैं वो ओव्यूल्स के साथ फ्यूज होकर ओके सीड बनाते हैं, दे प्रोड्यूस सीड, and this process of production of seed from the fusion of pollen grains and ovule is termed as fertilization. आई बात समझ में? Okay, now come to the next question. Question number 16, the last question. What is the name of a type of big tree that grows in the Amazon rainforest? So what is that particular tree named as? The particular tree is named as Thomas Jefferson. Clear? So fill all the answers of this particular chapter and learn it by heart for your final examination. Okay, don't just keep on ignoring. Clear? Because you do not have so much of time. Learn the chapters one by one and please do not try to cheat while giving examination. Now the last chapter, plant quiz. Sorry, we have done plant quiz. Sorry children. So this was the earlier it was plant quiz. Okay, let's come to the next chapter, that is chapter number 19, fungi. Fungi are a huge group of, so shall I dictate the answers once again? Okay, so rat poison is extracted by a plant. So what is the name of that plant? That plant name is Easter lily. Then similarly fill all the answers of this chapter. Okay, now let's move to the next chapter, that is chapter number 19, fungi. What are fungi? Fungi are a huge group of 50,000 species. They include mushrooms, toadstools, mold, mildew and yeast. Okay, so there are different types of fungi given in the clue box: saprophytes, mildew, saprophytes. So what are saprophytes? Saprophytes are the creatures who feed on dead plants and animals. Okay, so those creatures are termed as saprophytes. Clear? Come to question number 1. Parasitic fungi feed on living organisms. What are fungi that live on dead plants and animals? So I told you right now that the creatures or the fungi that feed on dead plants and animals are termed as saprophytes. Clear? Now come to the next question, question number 5. Cheese gets its distinctive flavor from chemicals made by kind of fungi. चीज़ की जो फ्लेवर होती है वो किस फंगी के कारण होती है? So the answer is, what is the answer? The answer is molds, MOULDS. Okay, now let's move to the next question, question number 11. Which is a poisonous mushroom that can easily be recognized by its spotted red cap? Spotted red cap होती है उस पे, तो उस टाइप के मशरूम्स को हम क्या बोलते हैं? उस टाइप के मशरूम को हम फ्लाई एग्रिक बोलते हैं. क्लियर? Come to question number 12. Can you name the fungus that appears as a destructive growth in the form of white layer on the damp surface of paper? आपने देखा होगा ना कि पेपर पे, वुड पे या फिर लेदर पे अजीब सी वाइट परत वो जम जाती है और थोड़ा ना छूने पे वो कैसा लगता है, भीगा भीगा टाइप महसूस होता है, गंदा महसूस होता है. सो व्हाट इज इट टर्म्ड एज? इट इज टर्म्ड एज mildew. ओके, MILDEW. So 14. Which antibiotic is obtained from molds? अब mold से कौन सी एंटीबायोटिक हमें मिलती है? The answer is, what will be the answer? The answer will be penicillin. Okay. Which type of mushroom belongs to Armillaria genus of fungi, which includes the world's largest and oldest living organisms? So the answer is question number 15. The answer of question number 15th is honey. Clear? So this was it. Whatever chapters have been discussed today, please go through, fill the answers in your book, okay, and learn all the chapters, whatever has been given in the syllabus by heart, so that you can perform well in your examination. Clear? So that's all for today. Thank you, children.